Morning YouTubers, 63 days, 20 hours, 42 minutes to Lanzarote Ironman. Got a easy tempo run today. Was going to do a trail run, but I'm going to save that route for another day, and I'm just going to do a road run today. I've hardly done any road runs. It's a nice 50-minute easy tempo run, so there's going to be no pressure involved, no stresses. Caught up with the guy at my gym yesterday who is also doing the same Ironman as me. I mentioned it earlier on in, I think, video 3, 4, or one of the earlier ones, where I was talking about synchronicity and how if you just open up your communication to other people, you quickly find similes between what you're doing or what you need and what they have and what they're doing. Anyway, we got chatting, and we're going to meet up while we were over there the week before. But he was talking about the distances that he's covering. He did 21 miles trail run the other day, and as a result of that, he thinks that he's injured his right pelvis, so it could be, anything really going on in there. Hip flexors predominantly, I reckon. But we're talking about overtraining and the temptation to go out despite feeling good and comfortable and pushing that little bit more. In yesterday's ride video I mentioned that didn't really, on the ride in the morning, reach where I thought I was going to because of the resistance of the wind. Now, I could have continued. I could have pushed on, and it probably would have only added another 10 minutes to my ride there. On the way back, probably 5 minutes. So maybe another just 15 minutes to my ride time. Again, not excessive. Most people spend that at work, going to the coffee room and having a latte. Not a mass difference. It's not going to make a mass difference in the day, an extra 15 minutes to a non-competing age grouper, unless you're right on the time. We don't know, if I'd have carried on, how that extra 15 minutes would have affected my swim. And there's always that temptation to do that a little bit more with the thought process that it's going to help you, that more somehow equates to a better time, an easier race. But for me, I think there's a lot to be said for training smart. If you've got a program that's been designed for you, or one that you've put together, then I think it's helpful to stick to it. Because the second that you deviate from a 10k to a 30k run, not only is your body stressing if you're new to the sport, and it's about a progressive learning and biomechanical learning curve. My body just isn't ready. If you were to ask me to go and run or do an Ironman now, I'd like to think that I could do it. I'd like to think that. Mindfully, I probably could, but the state of my body and the enjoyment factor wouldn't be anywhere in that equation. In actual fact, That'd probably be more of the equation. So despite the temptation for now, for me, it's about knowing and respecting my own boundaries, my own limitations, playing the long game as opposed to the short game, and reducing injury, or reducing the chances of injury. If I was to have an injury leading up to the event, having gone so far, I'd be devastated. But of course, you don't know. You know, they can happen. Remember, I twisted my back once just getting out my other car. I was in agony for days. But, you know, it's a long game. It's about training smart and about damage limitation. You know, ultimately putting your body through these kind of rigors is not necessarily normal. I mean, I don't really subscribe to the whole being normal thing. I like difference, but yeah, I think a lot can be said for about respecting a progressive, or working to a progressive learning curve despite perhaps the short-term ability to do. So I guess what I'm saying is, if you've got a plan, stick to it, because just going that little extra mile, those extra 5 minutes, it certainly has a knock-on effect. And if you've paid someone with masses experience to write your training program, the likelihood is that they have a better understanding of the whole picture. Catching up on Instagram yesterday, looking at some of the hashtags for like swim, bike, run. If you're on there, hit me up. Just 100 Ironman, same as all of my pages. I was looking at some of the triathletes that train in some more desirable locations in the world: Brazil, Spain, Portugal, a lot in Europe, loads in America, predominantly California way, a couple in Texas. Yeah, it looks amazing. Dubai, there's a couple of guys that I follow in Dubai, some of the training facilities there. Wow, looks amazing. Hopefully I'm fortunate at some stage to get out to some of these places. As I've said all along, very much about the journey. I've already met some incredible people, and I'm sure, or I hope, that continues. So if you're training at the moment, let me know. You know, I see the views go up daily, some of the comments. Again, another here's synchronicity for you. Yesterday I was watching a video on YouTube. Go on YouTube. I'll share his link in the description below. Funny guy. And then my Instagram post popped up and he had liked one of my posts. So it seems incredibly incestuous. A-race TAREN, Canadian guy. If you're watching this video, yesterday when you liked my post, I was actually watching you talk about the usual day of a triathlete. Comical, absolutely comical. So yeah, small world. You know, if you're utilising social media, very, very small world. If you're documenting your journey, then, and you're watching this, the likelihood is that, you know, I'm searching for you, I'm watching your videos as well, and keep them coming. You know, it's a mass inspiration to build an online community based around people's training, because sometimes you can feel alone, and although we're not connecting directly, just hearing the path, the experiences, the struggles adds that sense of normality, adds that sense of clarity over what you're doing. Video I watched the other day, top 5 rookie mistakes or something like that. I don't think it was actually on YouTube, I think it was on a 220 triathlon or something like that. I was one of those people that made that rookie mistake. That was me. It's like anything, you can't expect to know everything about everything. You can't expect to go into these things with all the knowledge and understanding. So yeah, that's it from me today, or for now. I will catch up with you in a couple of hours. The run is not going to be enjoyable, or sorry, is going to be enjoyable. It's not going to be particularly scenic, so I'm going to be unlikely to do much in a video sense. But for now, have a good day, enjoy your day, and I will catch up with you soon. Peace out. Hi guys, done for the day. Had my run this morning, which was alright. It was a moderate pace, comfortable. It was cold out. It needed to be done, so it was done. It was one of those runs. I have a 60-mile ride tomorrow with a 15-minute or 10-minute transition. So I've been prepping my kit. Just got back from the gym where I had a stretch session and a roller session. It's a Friday night, which used to mean it was wine night, but now it means electrolytes. So yeah, that's it. It'll be an early night. I'll be off to bed about 9:30, or asleep by 9:30. That's the intention. All the kit's ready for tomorrow. All my nutrition is already sectioned up. Been sectioning up my gels and bits and pieces into hours, so that every hour I just pull out a new batch and then start on those. So I know that whatever's in that pocket is for that hour, and I'm going off my my Garmin as a timer. So that's it. Thanks for tuning in. It's not been the most exciting of videos today, but I think it's just because of the lack of scenic route and just the one session. So I'll catch up with you later. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out. Have a good evening.